Hi everyone, welcome to Power BI tutorials. Here I am going to explain you a common requirement where we usually have in our project, displaying the current selection across all the slices we have in our report. I am going to display the summarization of the user selection in the Power BI report. Now I am going to connect to a SQL Server database here. So I'm going to one of my SQL Server database. So let me select few tables here in the database. So I have imported sales territory and the DimDate and the fact internet sales dimension. The data is being loaded. You can see what is happening in the dialog box. Okay, let me go for taking few slices here. So I just want to display it as a list, so I'll just make it as select all. I just want to select the members here normally. I don't want to select by holding the control button here. Okay, so similarly I'll go for having a calendar quarter and calendar month as well. I will control the order of displaying the English month name based on the other column month number of the year, so that it will start displaying from the January rather than displaying it from the April English alphabetical order. Similarly, let's go by so let's display something here. I'm just taking this visual for the example purpose only. Okay, so this is the sample report we have here. We just want to display at the top right side of the report the summarization of the user selection across all the visuals. Okay, so by default we do not have any feature or any option displaying the user selection across all the slices. So we can go ahead and create a measure concatenating all the values that user has selected. How we can write that such DAX expression? So we have few functions that gives us the user selections, the context that user has selected. So that is one of the function is called values function. Values function gives us the different values that user has selected out of all the values available. It means it simply gives the context. So we'll use that ConcatenateX function to concatenate each value one by one, the values we have, the values that are being returned by the values function. Okay, so values function will return few values. ConcatenateX function will concatenate each value one by one, and it returns the concatenation of the user selection for a particular table. So when we concatenate the same thing for all the slices we have here, we will be able to get the final user selection. Okay, so for that purpose I have the DAX expression that is readily available. I am going to take a new measure here. Say this is the expression. Okay, current selection, just a concatenation operator. Values function gives the values that user has selected. Let's suppose, assume user has selected 3 values. In the sense, this will give you, if we consider the calendar year, if user selected 2005, 2006 and 2007, ConcatenateX function is an iterator. That's why it will go for iterating value by 2005, 2006 and 2007. It will give you a single value. Similarly, the same thing happens for quarter, month and country as well. So as you are concatenating everything, this is going to be a single text, single value of type text. Okay, so most of the times customer wants to display it as a left aligned text in any visual, but to display the same thing in a card visual by default it is a center aligned visual. So that's why having the card visual is not a good idea here. Okay, so if we have some custom visuals like advanced card to display the same thing as left aligned or central aligned or right aligned. But the problem with the advanced card visual is, as it is a custom visual, when you upload, when you publish the same thing to publish the report to the service, when user changes the language settings in the Power BI, this English based text will not be converted to the corresponding user language selection, because the custom visual as of now, it doesn't support language translation to the specific language selected by the user. So that's why in our case we thought of going for having a table. So as table supports the left align, and when we take this visual, when after publishing this to the Power BI service, though user changes the language from default English to any other language, this will be automatically converted or translated to the specific language, as this is a built-in visual. Okay, so when we have like this, we have to go for hiding this one. Just outline, you just say none. Okay, so this is how you can hide those header. You can hide the header, and if you want, you can increase text size. So you can change all your settings based on the space that you have in your visual. Okay, so this is something that our customer has agreed for. Okay, you can have border and everything. So all those are formatting settings. You can apply all of them. So I think this is how we can go for displaying the user selection of the all the slices we have in the Power BI report. Okay, if you select a particular 2005, here you see current selection user year is only 2005. Okay, so when I go for selecting only November, you see only November. Okay, so this is how you can display the current selection in the Power BI report for all the visuals, for all the slices you have in your report. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much. If you like the video, for more interesting videos about Power BI, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good day.